for gentlemen past 40 aiming for a refined aesthetic. This video will unveil the secrets to impeccably styling chinos. Discover the perfect blend of fit, material, and refined touches that distinguish truly elegant attire from the merely casual. Having guided countless men through wardrobe transformations post-40, I've observed that the path from merely acceptable to truly distinguished often begins with seemingly straightforward trousers. By the conclusion of this guide, you'll possess the expertise to select ideal cuts, appropriate hues, and complementary ensembles, ensuring your chinos exude confidence rather than mere informality. We'll progress systematically, covering everything from choosing the correct waistline and inseam to coordinating with appropriate shirts, outer layers, and footwear. Be sure to watch through to the end, as I'll reveal a subtle element often overlooked, yet its correction instantly elevates any attire to a more premium appearance. At this stage in life, your sartorial choices either serve your image or detract from it, and the way you wear chinos is often the deciding factor. First, let's discuss the tailored silhouette. The primary error many men make with chinos lies in the fit. They either opt for an overly loose style, appearing to drown in excess material, or choose a cut that's too tight, as if they've borrowed garments from a younger relative. Oversized chinos conceal your natural form, visually shortening your legs, and making your upper body seem disproportionately large. Conversely, overly slim versions distort proportions and diminish the natural masculine balance that accompanies maturity. Neither extreme is flattering. The objective isn't tightness or looseness, but a precise, tailored feel. You want your chinos to trace your physique, snug through the thigh, with a gentle tapering towards the ankle. Avoid any constriction or pooling of fabric. When the fit is correct, your posture improves, your walk appears purposeful, and you project an air of competence. Here's what to look for. When seated, they should not pull taut. When standing, there should be a minimal crease at the shoe, not a stack of fabric nor a high-water look. The waistband should rest comfortably at your hips, not around your stomach. If you're updating your collection, consider the Ralph Lauren Stretch Wash Chinos, linked below, for a contemporary and comfortable fit. Alternatively, the Lestrange London 24 trouser offers a more formal cut that retains a casual feel. At this point in life, fit is non-negotiable. It's the cornerstone of your look. You could possess the finest shirt, jacket, or shoes, but if your chinos hang improperly, their quality is undermined. When your attire aligns with your physique, your presence is equally enhanced. This fundamentally is what style over 40 represents: command, self-assurance, and an understanding that every detail contributes. The preceding discussion focused entirely on the silhouette, how your chinos should complement your frame rather than clash with it. However, an ideal fit alone is insufficient, because even with perfectly cut legs, an incorrect rise can still disrupt your overall balance. This leads us to our next point: perfecting the waistline to ensure your entire stance appears more assertive. Secondly, the rule of rise and waist placement. Many men wear chinos akin to denim, low on the hips, belts excessively tightened, and pockets pulling forward. This habit often stems from years of wearing jeans. Yet, chinos are not designed for this. When worn too low, they shorten your torso, make your midsection appear larger, and distort your natural body proportions. While low-rise chinos might feel relaxed, they visually truncate your legs and upset your balance. The waistband sags, fabric bunches around the abdomen, and what could have been sharp instead appears disheveled. The remedy? Re-establish the waistline to its proper position, your natural waist. Mid to high-rise chinos lengthen your frame, encourage better posture, and make every ensemble appear more composed. They rest comfortably just above the hips, maintaining their shape without constant belt adjustments. You'll observe an immediate difference. Your shirts will tuck more neatly, your lines will flow effortlessly, and your posture will feel more commanding. Seek out styles featuring a medium rise, a flat front, and sufficient stretch for comfortable movement. Eschew the sag. Allow the waistband to meet your body naturally. For an example of tailored construction, explore the Dolce & Gabbana high-rise chino. Once your rise is correctly aligned, your clothing ceases to contend with you, and instead begins to frame you. That last segment emphasizes structure, achieving the right waistband and rise so that everything above it looks crisp and assured. Yet, even the most impeccable fit can falter if the fabric appears inexpensive or wrinkles prematurely. This brings us to our next crucial point: selecting materials that move with you, not against you. Thirdly, the material consideration. Most individuals assume all chinos are created equal. Same cotton, same comfort. This is a common misconception. Thin, flimsy fabrics might initially feel lightweight, but they quickly lose their form. They crease at the knees, sag at the seat, and can make even a costly pair seem worn out after a single day's wear. This isn't casual, it's neglectful. Quality fabric is the differentiator between ordinary and refined chinos. The appropriate weave retains its structure, preserves its color, and actually improves with age. Opt for brush cotton, stretch twill, or cotton linen blends. These materials offer natural breathability, drape elegantly, and provide that soft yet structured aesthetic indicative of a discerning individual. Good fabric flows with your movements, it flexes, recovers, and doesn't cling. It possesses a subtle texture that catches the light just enough to convey luxury without ever being ostentatious. Colors, too, appear differently. Navy looks deeper, beige appears warmer, and charcoal looks sharper when the material has inherent depth. If you're prepared to upgrade, try the Buck Mason Stretch Twill Chino for an everyday staple, or the Reese Brushed Cotton Trouser for that polished, travel-ready finish. Both are linked in the description below for your convenience. Incidentally, all items mentioned, shirts, shoes, and accessories, are also linked below. When the fabric itself seems vibrant, so do you. And once you've mastered fabric, it's time to broaden your horizons beyond a single color. If you are serious about enhancing your image as a man over 40, join my complimentary school community. There, you'll gain access to the Gentleman's Blueprint, a comprehensive guide to mastering your style and confidence. That section focused on fabric, the essential element that gives chinos their character. But even with perfect material, most men still play it too safe. They consistently reach for the same beige pair and then wonder why their personal style feels uninspired. So next, let's address this. It's time to explore color and how the right shades can profoundly alter public perception of you. Fourth, avoiding the color rut. Beige chinos are ubiquitous for valid reasons. They are simple, safe, and familiar. Yet, this familiarity is precisely the issue. When every outfit begins and ends with the same tan shade, you fade into the background. There's an absence of depth, distinction, or vibrancy. And as you age, this uniformity begins to work against you. The truth is, color projects confidence. Neutral doesn't equate to uninteresting. It signifies balance. The key is to diversify your palette without sacrificing sophistication. Navy, olive, charcoal, and stone are timeless selections that immediately expand your wardrobe's versatility. They flatter mature skin tones, pair effortlessly with almost any shoe, and introduce a contrast that beige simply cannot provide. Navy chinos, for instance, sharpen every component they accompany. White shirts achieve greater prominence, brown shoes gleam, and even casual layers appear more deliberately chosen. Olive hues introduce warmth and character, particularly suitable for autumn. Charcoal conveys polish, and stone serves as that ideal intermediate shade for warmer months, when beige feels too pale. You don't require an entire spectrum, merely a thoughtful rotation. Establish a collection of 3 to 4 core colors, and your entire wardrobe suddenly becomes more adaptable. The same jackets, the same shirts, but entirely new combinations. If you're ready to experiment, try the rag and bone stretch cotton chinos in navy, linked below, which demonstrate how color can be both subtle and impactful. A true gentleman doesn't merely play it safe, he plays it strategically. However, even the most perfect color scheme falls apart if the length isn't correctly tailored. Fifth, addressing the length dilemma. Most men seldom consider where their chinos terminate. Yet, this minor detail fundamentally alters the overall presentation. If too long, they accumulate awkwardly over your shoes, bunching at the ankle and disrupting your leg line. If too short, they appear unintentional, as if you're preparing for a flood. Both extremes compromise your proportions and make even the finest ensemble seem unkempt. The solution is a clean, minimal break where the fabric just brushes the top of your shoe. It's understated, but it's the visual signal of precision. The hem should settle gently, no puddling, no flaring. Once you witness it executed correctly, you won't be able to overlook it. Here's a tip. Take your preferred pair to a tailor and request a slight break or a no-break taper, depending on your choice of footwear. A no-break hem pairs beautifully with loafers and low-top sneakers, while a subtle break complements boots and derbies. This alteration costs less than a casual meal out, but instantly makes you appear taller, sharper, and more deliberate in your style. Fabric weight also plays a role here. Heavier cotton maintains its line more effectively, whereas lightweight chinos benefit from a slightly shorter cut to prevent excessive folding. For an excellent off-the-rack option, consider the Banana Republic Athletic Slim Chino, available in the description, for a natural drape, or the Bonobos Stretch Wash Chino for that ideal no-break taper. When your chinos achieve the correct length, everything else falls perfectly into place, quite literally. If you've continued this far, stay with me. The upcoming points truly elevate your style. And trust me, the final one is the single detail that changes everything. If you're a man over 40 and aspire to advance your style, join my complimentary school community, the Stylish Gentleman. The link is provided below. Once your proportions are finely tuned, what you wear on your feet can either enhance or diminish the entire appearance. Sixth, the art of shoe pairing. One can discern much about a man by the footwear he chooses to accompany his chinos. Far too many men spoil otherwise excellent outfits by concluding them with the wrong shoes, bulky running shoes, chunky trainers, or heavy work boots that clash with the clean lines of the trousers. The consequence: you negate all the refinement painstakingly built from the waist down. The solution lies in structure and restraint. Chinos possess a slim, tailored silhouette, so your footwear should reflect a similar discipline. Loafers, suede derbies, minimalist sneakers, or chukkas all strike an impeccable balance between comfort and sophistication. They establish continuity, not discord, between your trousers and the remainder of your ensemble. Each option subtly alters the mood. A suede loafer imparts casual elegance, perfect for evening meals or travel days. A pair of leather derbies leans more formal, making them strong for office wear. Minimalist sneakers, when kept pristine and well-crafted, maintain a contemporary feel without compromising maturity. During cooler months, suede chukkas introduce depth and substance without appearing cumbersome. Maintain neutral tones, brown, tan, navy, or white. Allow the shoes to complement, not compete. If you're looking to upgrade, try the Yucatan Main Guide Ischia loafer for timeless refinement, link below. Your shoes don't merely complete the look, they define it. And what rests above the waist holds just as much importance as what lies beneath. That last point addressed grounding, how the appropriate shoes maintain balance from the ground up. But here's the crucial aspect. Even when everything below the waist is flawless, the wrong shirt can undo it in moments. Because when your top half fails to harmonize with your bottom, the entire outfit loses its coherence. So now, let's discuss how to cultivate balance and why your shirts hold greater significance than most men acknowledge. Seventh, achieving top half equilibrium. Most men underestimate the profound impact their shirt has on perception. They'll perfect the fit of their chinos, select excellent shoes, then casually throw on an ill-fitting polo or an aged t-shirt and wonder why their reflection suddenly seems amiss. It's not that they necessarily look bad, but rather that the proportions are conflicting. The truth is, your shirt frames everything above your belt, your chest, shoulders, and posture. When it's too loose, you appear smaller and less defined. When it's too tight, you lose the effortless polish that differentiates a man from a boy. The key is balance. Pair the clean lines of chinos with tops that echo their sophistication. Crisp Oxfords, knit polos, or fine gauge sweaters. These pieces conform to your physique, accentuate structure, and instantly elevate the standard of your casual attire. A tucked-in shirt sharpens the silhouette, while a half tuck or rolled sleeves maintain a relaxed feel without relinquishing control. Adhere to muted tones: white, navy, stone, or soft pastels. These integrate seamlessly into your chino palette and keep the emphasis on fit and fabric, not overt display. For a foolproof combination, try the J. Crew Bowery Performance Stretch Oxford button-down for its structured appeal. Everything mentioned so far, all the clothing items and brands, are linked below if you wish to explore them later. When your shirt fits correctly, you don't merely appear balanced. You look as though you were born to wear those clothes. Once your shirt is on point, your outer layer becomes the ultimate finishing touch that unifies the entire ensemble. 8th, mastering the layering game. A superior jacket isn't solely about providing warmth. It's about projecting authority. Too many men over 40 opt for cumbersome hoodies or shapeless rain shells that negate the carefully constructed silhouette beneath. The refined fit vanishes, the structure collapses, and what was once sharp instantly becomes unkempt. The solution is sophisticated layering. You desire jackets that contribute substance and intentionality, not distraction. This means unstructured blazers, suede bombers, or cotton overshirts. Pieces that preserve the clean lines of your chinos while introducing subtle depth. Each possesses a distinct character. The bomber lends an edge, the overshirt adds texture, and the blazer elevates every element it touches. Consider proportions. A cropped bomber pairs impeccably with tapered chinos, while a longer overshirt balances straight-fit styles. Stick to subdued tones: navy, olive, tan, or charcoal, so your outerwear integrates harmoniously into the outfit instead of dominating it. And pay attention to material contrast. A suede jacket over brushed cotton chinos creates a textural interplay that appears effortless yet deliberate. If you're ready to upgrade, begin with the Banana Republic Vegan Suede Bomber for a modern polish, or the Madewell Unstructured Blazer for that relaxed gentleman's sophistication. Both are, of course, linked below in the description for your review, as are all other products featured in this video. A thoughtfully selected jacket doesn't merely complete an outfit, it frames it. Yet, sometimes it's not about what you add, but how you perfect the finish. That last point underscored impact. How an excellent jacket imbues your outfit with presence without uttering a word. But now let's zoom in, because true refinement isn't just about what you wear, but how you wear it. And the most minor adjustment, executed flawlessly, can distinguish an ordinary ensemble from one that appears custom-tailored for you. 9th, the perfected rolling cuff. A precisely executed cuff doesn't merely reveal the ankle. It demonstrates meticulousness. It's one of those subtle, deliberate details that communicates, "I've considered this." However, most men either skip it entirely or overdo it, transforming a refined touch into something contrived. The error: folding your chinos like jeans or stacking them like athletic wear. Those thick, disorderly rolls disrupt the clean line of the trousers and make your legs appear shorter. The objective isn't a prominent cuff, but a controlled one. Here's how to achieve it. Commence with a single or double narrow roll, depending on the fabric's weight. Maintain an even, snug, and consistent fold. Avoid messy bunching. It should rest just above the top of your shoe, exposing a hint of sock or ankle, nothing more. This minor adjustment fosters balance between casualness and composure, particularly when paired with loafers, derbies, or minimalist sneakers. It injects personality without demanding attention. For chinos that cuff impeccably, examine the Buck Mason Classic Khaki Big Chino. It possesses just enough structure to hold the cuff without awkward creasing. Because at 40 and beyond, true mastery isn't about accumulating more. It's about achieving greater excellence with less. Ultimately, none of this matters without the correct approach supporting it. 10th, embracing the gentleman's mindset. The most impeccably dressed men over 40 don't command attention with ostentation. They impress with quiet assurance. Because genuine style isn't boisterous, it's composed. And that begins with your internal disposition before it ever manifests in your clothing. The error most men commit is believing confidence follows a polished appearance. But the reverse is true. Confidence arises from the knowledge that your choices reflect the man you've become, not merely who you once were. When your chinos fit impeccably, your jacket drapes just right, and your shoes convey care rather than wear, it communicates a simple message to the world. You still possess that innate quality, and you recognize it. Begin with one foundational piece that reinforces this sentiment every time you wear it. Perhaps it's a suede jacket that fits like a second skin, such as the All Saints Cabell suede bomber, rugged yet refined. Or possibly a pair of boots that remind you of what grounded feels like the R.M. Williams Craftsman Chelsea boot, sleek and timeless with a touch of edge. And to unify it all, add a timepiece that exudes presence without being flashy. The Hamilton Jazz Master Viewmatic exemplifies understated mastery. The truth is, confidence isn't cultivated overnight. It's built through the details. Every well-fitted item, every polished shoe, every deliberate choice contributes. When you embody intention, you move differently. That's what distinguishes a man who merely looks good from one who captivates a room. All the apparel from this video is linked below and in the bio. Every pair, every jacket, every detail we discussed. And if you're prepared to move beyond the wardrobe and fundamentally redefine your image from within, join my free school community for men over 40. Inside, you'll receive the Gentleman's Blueprint, your comprehensive roadmap to dressing better, carrying yourself with quiet authority, and projecting confidence daily. Click the video on the screen. I'm certain you'll appreciate it. True confidence isn't about making noise. It's about control. Keep refining, and I'll see you in the next one.